Hi guys, so today I thought I'd show you how I prep a brush. Whenever I purchase a new brush, I always clean it before I use it, and then I also make sure that the shape's right for me. So the one that I like ordering is from nailiink.com. It's a round number 8. It comes just like this, right out of the package. So it's a round number 8 Kolinsky, and I'll put the link down below so you guys can find it. But for me, I personally don't like the round, so what I actually end up doing, and this is the same brush, it's just one that I've already modified, I actually smash the tip of it in order to give it a different shape. I like a brush that's more full-bodied in this area, but I also like that the point is oval. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is how I actually clean the brush, because when you purchase any new brush, it's going to have some kind of either glue that they use to keep the bristles firm, or it's going to have some kind of starch on there, and you don't want to mix that with your chemicals when you're actually applying acrylic. So what you're going to need for this tutorial is some needle nose pliers, or pliers of your choosing. You can use these hooked ones like this, or you can use the straight ones. Either one's fine. You're also going to need some brush cleaner. Today I'm using the Nailite brush cleaner. I'll also link that down below so you guys can find it on their website. And then you're just going to need a dapping dish or something to put the cleaner in, and that's what I have in here. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot you guys in and zoom in on that so I can actually show you real well what I do. So this is the brand new brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually clean it. So I'm going to move my bowl over. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into the brush cleaner. And all I want to do is I want to release the starch that's on there, or the adhesive that they use. So I'm just releasing that. I'm just pushing back and forth, and I'm just releasing all of that. And I'm going to actually clean it off on the side of the bowl, and then I'm going to wipe. And I'm going to do this about 3 to 4 times depending on how that feels. So right now I can feel that it's loosened up and it's not as stiff as it was. So one more time. And that just cleans off the brush itself and preps it for me being able to manipulate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle nose pliers here, and these are just some that I bought, I believe, at Michael's a long time ago. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm actually just going to pinch this metal piece. And I'm not on the part where the bristles are. I'm firmly in between there, okay? Right on the metal. And I'm just going to pinch. So once I have that in place, I'm just going to use my pliers and I'm just going to pinch. You may have to do this a couple times to get it as flat as you want. And I'm not just going in one direction. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do it to the other side. And you can see I'm starting to pinch that together, okay? And each time I'm going to stop and I'm going to check my point. Now I know that I want it more smashed than that. You can see the difference. Here's my old one, and then here's the one I'm working on right now. So I'm going to continue to do that until I get it to the position that I want. Now that's pretty close to the thickness that I want. I might end up pinching it a little bit more, but for now that's fine for me. So I would just take a piece of gauze and just clean that off on the metal piece there. And over time, any little pieces that are sticking out, they'll train themselves to go back into position. So now this brush is completely ready for acrylic application, and then you can just set it off to dry. And then a quick note, when you guys are letting your brushes dry, make sure that you set them flat so they can dry, never set them up. Hanging down is fine, but never place them sitting straight up, because the liquid's actually going to drip down into the ferrule of the brush, and that'll cause the adhesive that they use for the bristles to start coming undone slowly. So just to show you guys real quick the difference between the shape of the brush. So this is the one that I just smashed, and this is a brand new one that's still round. So you get an idea for how the different shape, and everyone has their own preference. This may not be the shape for you, but for me, I like a brush that's kind of wider at the tip but still pointy, so I can get in around the nail. So I hope you guys found this tutorial useful. I'll link everything down below for you guys, and as always, thank you for watching.